Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read for you. This is in the aftermath of Valentine's Day. If nothing happened on Valentine's Day, if you didn't have a Valentine, if your person didn't say something to you, didn't approach you, if it just didn't happen, what was all that about? What did your person want to say to you or do on Valentine's Day that didn't happen? That's what these are about. Now, I've made 3. The crystal, the flower, and the shell, and each one of them has got a deeper dive as well. So if you find that it is your story or could be your story, you might want to get that deeper dive. In that extended reading, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. And also guidance for you in this relationship. So what do you need to know about them and you together? Possible dynamics, how to make it work really well. And also how this might play out along with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each of these readings, you'll see a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below, where you can also find your timestamps to jump ahead to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one do you want? Would you like the rose quartz, this crystal? Would you like the flower? Or the shell? So take your pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Love hearing from you guys. Really helps my channel out too, and I get back to everyone at the moment. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do 3 of these Love Pick a Card reads when I'm well and when I'm not on holiday a week. And I do a daily energy update for the collective every single day of the year. And I go live 3 times a week as well in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in. You can find that by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's down there. You'll see the next show laying in wait, so you can see when it is in your time zone. And you can click on the set a reminder button on there as well to remind you so that you can come along and get a mini reading there, because that's what I do. And so enjoy your reading, and I will see you in there. So if you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Crystals, let's find out what they wanted to say, what they wanted to happen on Valentine's Day. Somehow it didn't come about for whatever reason. Let's find out those reasons too. Now, as always, crystals, there's going to be a deeper dive to this as well, an extended reading that goes with this. So if you find that this is your story, it could be your story, you might want to get that, because in that I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, guidance for you in this relationship as well, dynamics between you both, and also how this might all play out along with timelines as well. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, you'll see a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments box below. So let's get the cards out. Let's see. What did they want to say or happen on Valentine's Day that didn't? Starting out with the beauty of age here. I'm getting a certain trade-off coming from maturity. It feels to me like someone made a mature decision not to do something or say something, maybe because the timing wasn't right. Let's carry on with the cards and see, but beauty of age comes out first, which is a definite maturity card. And also seeker. Seeking you out. Didn't they find you? I'm getting that your person was kind of on the edge here. Seeking you out, ready to say something, wanting to say something to you or ask you out or whatever it was. But the maturity inside them was telling them it's not quite the right time, or I feel like they could have seen you, they could have found you and they could have seen you, but then not said it, is what I'm seeing. Seeker, they sought you out, but then I'm just getting a silence thing from it. I'm getting a silence thing from it because a mature part inside of them said it wasn't the right timing. Let's find out more with the tarot. Sorry about my voice, got COVID at the moment. I'm just at the tail end of it, so it's finished. 8 of Cups, walking away. They sought you out and then walked away from that. They didn't step up. They didn't step up and say what they wanted to say. I wonder why. We'll find out with the clarifiers. What else? Knight of Wands. I think they had all these plans. I'm just getting that your person was pulled in two directions. It wouldn't surprise me at all if the Chariot card doesn't come out for you guys, because yeah, the Chariot card is being pulled in two directions. But this is really exciting, right? Knight of Wands and wanting to like make a move. I feel like they had two scenarios playing out in the mind, and when it came to it and they sought you out, and they might have seen you and then not made the move because, as I said, they've got this mature voice inside of them telling them now's not quite the right time. So two stories inside of themselves. Wanting to make a move, not yet, says a voice inside of them. Page of Pentacles, suggesting to me that they had too little to offer. So that's why the timing wasn't quite right. They had too little to offer. Page of Pentacles is, oh, there's a dog outside. A page, you know, it's young energy. Now, for some of you, that Page of Pentacles has come out because there's a child involved. Could have been their child or your child around at the time, and they felt it's not the right time. Anyway, Eight of Cups. Why have I got the Eight of Cups here? Page of Materials again. They had too little to offer. They had too little to offer. They couldn't offer you anything good. It feels to me like this exciting energy, this Knight of Wands, it would have been an extravagant kind of thing. But they didn't have that to offer. They were just a page. They were just like so little to offer. They didn't. They just didn't. So your person, with those both being pentacles there, your person could have problems with money at the moment. And it could just be of not being able to take you out, not being able to offer you what they wanted to offer. It's not necessarily a date kind of thing, that they couldn't pay for a date. I'm getting it runs deeper than that. Maybe they've got financial issues at the moment, which means that they can't say, yeah, let's go on this whole relationship kind of thing. The maturity isn't about a date. The maturity is about, we do this thing now, it's on, and they're not quite ready yet. It's something to do with money. What's behind this? What's behind this? Home. Home is behind that, so they went home. They went home, or something about a sale of a home, division of assets, that kind of thing around a home. Again, the Page of Materials, for some it could be about a child. It could be about a child at home. But what they did want to say to you, what they were thinking about, was this exciting offer. Knight of Wands, a passionate kind of an offer coming in with passion. So part of them wanted to do that, come in with passion. But again, like two of inspiration, deciding on what action to take. So they were definitely pulled in two directions. I've got a feeling that Valentine's Day came around at a weird time for them. And although at some point they want to give you this exciting offer coming like the Knight of Wands, now wasn't the right time. Well, Valentine's Day wasn't the right time for that. What's behind that is ancient wisdom. Again, with the wisdom, something about a mature choice. They made a mature choice instead. It's a payoff. If we're not ready for something, sometimes the mature choice is to back off from that. So why have we got the Page of Pentacles again here? Because you already told us about that. Five of Emotions and the Devil. Yeah, the Devil last suggests that they've got some kind of an obsession with this, but they're having to be closed-hearted about it. I would say a fundamental thing is either children or money, but they're both. Your person's got two sides of them. There's this passionate Knight of one side, the Devil kind of side. Obsessed. They want this. They want this with you. But then they've got a wise side to them as well, and a mature side to them, which is closing them down to you at the moment. Something to do with money or children. So they will have envisioned two scenarios. They will have fantasized, maybe even obsessed over this passionate thing happening with you on Valentine's Day. And they came to seek you out for that. But then the other side of them, that mature side of them, you can't do this. You can't do it, and they backed off. And then maybe the universe was helping them out with the backing off there by the financial situation, or a child maybe being present, I don't know, or a child being at home and they had to go back home or something like that. I don't know. What's behind it is sacred space. So they took their space. They gave you space and they took their space, so they backed off. Let's get some more cards out and find out what they wanted to say or do. Give us more about this story. Crystal's person. Oh. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So this is telling me they're not free yet. Look at the wings on there. So they're not free yet. They want to wait until the past is behind them. They've got something to let go of first. Past needs to be behind them. It wasn't, but they came to seek you out. It was close. They almost could have said something and done that, but they want to wait. They want to wait until the new path is truly available to them. Reflect on your priorities. You know, your person's got a very sensible side, very mature side to them. They're reflecting on the priorities. A lot was going through the mind. I don't know, I've just got, with that Seeker card, I can just like picture them seeing you, almost like coming round a corner, determined to come and see you, then seeing you and stopping in their tracks, reflecting on it, reflecting on the priorities and thinking, I can't do this yet. I can't do this yet because I can't offer Crystal everything right now. Yeah, very mature side to your person here. Look at it. So let's find out more. What do they want to happen then? Or what do they want to say? Valentine's Day. Chemistry. Oh, they wanted it to be a passionate thing, yeah. They wanted to come in with passion. They wanted to throw caution to the wind. It's almost like there's a teenage side of them. They wanted to come forward on Valentine's Day. They had all of this fire inside them, all of this passion inside of them. You got strong chemistry. And they wanted to come in with that. They wanted this. But then, of course, the mature side stopped them. Influence. I'm getting that this is them like whispering in your ear. It's a seduction kind of a thing. They wanted it to be a very steamy, passionate affair on Valentine's Day. They wanted to come forward with all of that. I think you guys, maybe they've been holding all of that passion that they've got for you back, and they wanted to unleash that on Valentine's Day. That's what was in their mind. So there's this seductive quality of whispering in your ear and very passionate stuff. True love. Oh, they wanted to tell you that. Wow. So they wanted to tell you that this is true love. I'm telling you, your person is obsessed with you, and they've fantasized about this coming together and what would happen. And it's extremely passionate what they're fantasizing about. But they were going to declare that this is true love. Wow. I'm getting that very seductive quality and orgasm, so they wanted it to be much, much more. Wow. So all of this was playing out in the mind, the lead up to Valentine's Day. They wanted to tell you that they're falling in love with you. They're falling in love with you. Wow. What else? That you're their dream come true. So it would have been a dream come true had they been able to move forward on this. They've obviously got something standing in the way for all of this passion to be there, all of these sentiments to be there, but them not be able to come forward with that for a wiser, maturer side of themselves to tell them, no, it's not quite the right time yet. No doubt this will happen sometime in the future. Got a couple more cards up. Can you tell us more? Powerful move. They know this is going to be big. Yeah. So they want it to be big, right? It is going to be big. It's a powerful move. It's going to set things off, and they need to be truly ready for that. So they know that. They know that it's a powerful move. Coming to you like that. There's no going back from there is what I'm hearing, and they need to be fully ready for that. What else? Poised. They're getting ready. You're poised as well. I'm still getting that from the seeker, that they saw you, and that it was on the tip of the tongue, and that they were so close to that, to coming forward with that. They were ready, but not ready to. Of course, reflecting on the prize and not ready at the same time. Ready, yet not ready. They're getting ready. They're getting ready for this. Feels like they've got stuff going on in their lives there that's preventing them from doing it properly. Enjoyment. So they wanted to show you a really good time on Valentine's Day. Get one of these out too. What else? Clock needs time, takes time. So, but they need some more time. Yeah, they need some more time. Let's get a message. Oh no. Let's get a message out from their heart. Okay. Let's try that again. What does that heart want to say? A bit messy. Disruptive. Cards are disruptive on the table as they come out there, so maybe them making a move would have been too disruptive in their lives at the moment, or in your life too. I love you. They do love you. Yeah. Express love through gifts. Oh, they wanted to give you a gift. They have a gift for you already. They had it with them. Didn't give it you. The only thing that is real is love. So they know that this is love. They know that this is real. Act as if your partner's here. They wanted you to be together. It's like, if you'd have been together on Valentine's Day, it would have just been a short-term thing. It would have been, had that, and then they would have had to back off from you again. So it would have been just acting as if you were partners for the day or for the evening, and they know that they can't do that. I feel with the Devil card coming out here that they're obsessed with you, and so they just can't do that. They wouldn't be able to leave you alone after that, and that would cause problems for you both. Relationship patterns, they know themselves. They know themselves well. Love makes the difference. Love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth. So they're holding that love for you, but not revealing it yet. It is making a difference though. It's making a difference for them. It's providing them with a sense of security and self-worth at the moment as they're going through whatever it is that they're going through here. Wow. So if that sounds like it is your story, or could be your story, you might want to get that deeper dive, crystals, to find out more about this. So let's get you some guidance in the situation you find yourself in right now. And what about you guys together as well? What are the dynamics there? Let's find out and give you advice about that. And also how this might all play out along with timelines. So when are they going to come forward with this? It seems like they want to give a big offer here and actually be ready. When is that going to happen? Let's find out in that deep dive. I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of thing. You do need to get your email address right, so type it in very carefully. Otherwise, you're not going to receive it. Now, that email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder, so do check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower and the shell. Click on that crystal on a device where you can open PDFs. In that file, you will see a picture of a video. Click on the picture of a video, and if it doesn't take you straight away to the video, just try it on a different device and it will do. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Love hearing from you guys, and I'll get back to everyone at the moment. Don't forget to click that subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear more from me. Usually when I'm not sick, I do 3 pick a card reads a week, love readings. I do a daily energy update for the collective, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in. To find that, all you need to do is click on the Be Healing thing down there, and you'll see my next show lined up. You'll get to see when it is in your time zone. And you can click on set a reminder on there as well. Come along, I'd love to give you a mini read in there. So thanks again, good luck with all of this, and if this is where you're leaving me, I'll see you next time. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Flowers, let's find out what they wanted to do or say on Valentine's Day that didn't quite happen. Let's find out why. Now, as always, flowers, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. So if you find that this is your story, or could be your story, you might want to get that. In that deeper dive, I want to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. And also guidance for you in this relationship as well. What do you need to know about the dynamics between you guys and how to make it work really well? Also, how this might play out along with possible timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll pop a link for it up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments below. So let's find out what were they going to say on Valentine's Day or do on Valentine's Day that didn't actually happen. Watch and listen carefully. They were going to watch and listen carefully. I'm getting a feeling of mistrust here, that they didn't trust you, that they were paying close attention to you and maybe imagining something. I don't know, were they in your presence or something on Valentine's Day and then they backed off? Did they see you talking to someone and think that's it, they're with someone else? I'm getting a mistrust from this. They didn't trust you, or they thought something else was going on. You know when people can be like really suspicious because they're, I don't know, the jealous type or something like that, or imagine something's going on, and you know they'll just see anything and make something of it. I'm kind of getting that feeling from them here. So they could have been coming at you with intentions and then see you talking to someone else and like, that's it. Catalyst. Something happened. Something happened to stir the pot here. I'm not getting a good feeling about it. I'm getting a feeling that they might be annoyed at you, and I don't know whether you deserve it or it doesn't feel like you deserve it. Catalyst. It has this kind of a dark card, hey. They saw you. They made something out of it. They made it mean something that it didn't mean. Whatever they saw or whatever they heard. Anyway, let's find out. I wonder what their plans were on Valentine's Day then. Tell us more. What's going on here? 10 of Cups, the happily ever after. So they're seeing you as their wish fulfillment, the happily ever after, them being able to have like emotional fulfillment with you. Maybe a family with you. What else? Well, we're going to have to trust more, hey? If I want that. I just heard, I trusted you, but then it's a false statement, isn't it? Because when someone says that, they weren't trusting you. 4 of Wands, want to get married. These are serious cards on the table here. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands. They're serious about this relationship with you. Hanged Man, but they changed their mind. They changed their mind about something. I'm telling you, they saw something. They saw something. They paid attention to you. Did they stand you up or something? Were you supposed to go on a date and then they stood you up? They got there and they saw you talking to someone, or they saw something or heard something and reacted to it. It was a catalyst for them to what feels like fly off the deep end, or if not verbally with you, inside of themselves, off the deep end inside of themselves, telling themselves all kinds of stories. 10 of Cups. This happily ever after thing. Queen of Voices, cutting that out. 10 of Emotions again. And the World, completing cycles, starting a new cycle. So they want this new life with you. But cut something out. Your person has got baggage here. Baggage to let go of. Maybe from a previous relationship that was a committed relationship. Queen of Voices. Queen of Voices can be like a cutting person, someone that has got very harsh words. We've got 2 10 of Emotions here. 2 10 of Cups, so there's definitely a past relationship that's had a big influence on them and given them major baggage because of this World card. A cycle completing, an X. This is X. Difficult X kind of thing. In the ear. Bit of projection here. Bit of projection. I feel that if they saw you or heard something about you Valentine's Day, they could be imagining that you're just like their ex kind of thing, and that is causing them, their baggage about their ex is causing them to have an overreaction to that. Yeah, I don't feel like it is about you. I feel like your person isn't ready yet. They're not over the baggage stuff that they've got from ex relationship there, because they want the happily ever after with you. They see that, but they're still very much hurt by this Queen of Voices character, which, let's face it, it can be a real bitch, real cutting, you know, real hard, cruel de vil kind of thing. Not that the person's like that, but you know, breakups can make us all like that. What's behind this? So I feel like your person had an emotional reaction, yeah, in a journey, an emotional reaction, an inner reaction to something that triggered them, something they heard or saw that triggered them, and there they were in this internal reaction. And really it's all about their ex, the cycle that they completed with someone that they thought that was going to be the long-term partner. Now they think you're going to be the long-term partner, but they're reacting to you like you're their ex. 4 of Wands, marriage. We've got a lot of cards coming out. Why the 4 of Wands? Knight of Inspiration, they're excited about it. Hermit though, pulling away from that. Page of Inspiration. Again, excitement. But pulling away from that. Hermit. So unsure. They're not ready. Your person's not ready. They're not over their ex yet. That sounds bad. It's not like they're not over their ex, like they're holding a torch for them. They're not over the pain, the baggage that's come about from that. They're not over the bad feeling from that relationship. They're going to project that onto you, so you don't want that. So they got all of this passion, right? They wanted all of this passion. They could, oh, yes. They wanted to propose to you. That's why the 10 of emotions, 4 of wands, they wanted to propose to you. So this was a big deal to them. Night of inspiration. They had these big ideas. It was like, ooh. But hermit, pull back from that. Silent. Walked away. Nah. Yeeks. They could have proposed. Yeah. They could have wanted to propose to you. They're not ready for that. Your person's not ready for that yet. Kind of a good thing that something happened, pulled them back from that. Because we can't just paint over that stuff, you know, and go, oh, well, if they'd just asked me, then we could just, like, go off into the sunset together. No, the ex and all of that stuff still inside of them in a journey there. So perception and grounding. So they're kind of volatile inside at the moment. It's things that they perceive, they're not grounded yet. And so they're not grounded and secure in themselves. That, yes. They're not secure in themselves. Their insecurity came out on Valentine's Day. So Hanged Man, change their mind. Change the mind, change the mind. Choices, choices, choices. Up in the air, don't know what to do, change my mind. Couldn't. Imagine you've got all that inner turmoil and you've got like massive emotional reactions going on inside of you. You can't then ask someone to marry you with all of that garbage going on inside of you. They backed off. They changed their mind about approaching you, about doing that. Creativity. Creativity's behind that. Coming up with another plan, another way of doing it. That surprises me that creativity's come out there, but it's what it is. Let's find out more. So what did they want to happen then? This proposal and all of that. What were their plans? Before the universe showed them they're not quite ready for this yet. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you'll be surprised where it leads. They wanted it to all flow nicely. They wanted it to be like picture perfect kind of thing. Dreamy. Just seeing the word dreamy there. They wanted it to be dreamy. They wanted it to be perfect. And it wasn't that. So, work through your feelings. They had to work through the feelings. They had to back off, right, to work through the feelings. And practice gratitude. So they're grateful for you. They're trying to be grateful about the ex and that whole situation. The person's got a lot of stuff going on inside of them. They're all over the place inside. Because even as I'm trying to tune in and get a clear read on what's going on here, it's all over the place, you know. With that, practice gratitude and work through your feelings. And it's very introverted and focused on themselves at the moment. But what did they want to happen on Valentine's Day then? Tell us more. They wanted to open up and tell you. So the things that they hadn't told you before, they wanted to open up and tell you those things. So it was the big occasion for them to do that. Open up and tell you all those things. They wanted to support you. They wanted to say that they were there for you. That they would be there to support you. They wanted to offer that support to you. They might have seen you, maybe single, independent, maybe a bit of a loner, and they might want to offer that support, wanting to be by your side. Freedom. They wanted to tell you that they're free now, but then they're not, are they? They're not. Not inside of themselves anyway. They might be physically free from an ex, but they're not free inside the mind yet. I'm confused. They're confused. Yeah. They may feel like time's running out with you and that there's a rush on this, and it's causing them to want to come to you and give this declaration or proposal before they're really ready, before they've really got to a place of security in themselves from a cycle that's closing in their life, or that's closed in their life but hasn't yet closed within them. And so it feels like they're trying to rush themselves into this, and they're not ready. They're just not ready yet. What did they want to happen, say, and stuff on Valentine's Day? Drought. I feel like this is their thoughts of you, like you being by yourself. They don't want to leave you out there in the cold by yourself. They may feel like you've been ready for some time and they haven't. So they wanted it to be very romantic. So they had these big ideas of this very, very romantic time. They were fantasizing about it for a long time. They might have wanted to take you down to the beach, if you live near a beach. Because see, the fantasy here, it's got the beach scene there. So they had this, they had it all planned. They'd fantasized about it. A very romantic time. Let's get one more out. What else did they want to happen on Valentine's Day? Trap. They got caught in the trap, that insecurity trap. Something happened and it triggered them. And it just triggered their insecurity straight away and took them right back to that. Yeah, the difficulties, you know, that they've got inside of them at the moment. So let's find out more. What did they want to happen on Valentine's Day? What did they want to say? They were hoping that they would shine through, that they were hoping that they almost like have got over the stuff that they haven't got over yet. They fantasized about it, and of course when we're fantasizing about something, when we're rerunning it in our head, what's going to happen on Valentine's Day? I'm going to take them down to the beach. It's going to be so romantic. But when we imagine ourselves doing that kind of stuff, we're in full confidence, right? And then when it came to it, they're not in the full confidence. They're actually who they really are. They've got the insecurities and all of that, you know. But they were hoping that they were going to shine through, that shiny version of themselves was going to shine through. Yet that's not what happened. The human side of themselves, the insecure side of themselves, shone through instead. So they really did want this to be romantic and perfect. Never-ending story. So yeah, a never-ending story. They thought that they would be free of this, but they're not yet. Your person's got some inner work to do before they can be at peace with themselves. They're not at peace at the moment. This never-ending story, it's like, feels like a heavy weight on their back to me. The insecurity that's come about through the cycles that are closing in their life at the moment. Hardship. Going through some hardship at the moment. Feels like emotional hardship rather than financial hardships to me. What else? Talking. They wanted to talk. They wanted to tell you those things that they haven't been telling you. So they prepared a speech for you, and fantasized about this romantic time that you were having. It's interesting, this big, and the support card there, this drought card, because this is how they were seeing you. It's almost like they want to come and rescue you, but it doesn't feel to me in this reading like you're the one that needs rescuing. It feels to me like they're the one that needs rescuing, not that you need to rescue them. They need to rescue themselves. And so they're focused on you and helping you out, but they need to do the self-love thing and help themselves out here, because they're the ones that are struggling. Let's get some messages out from their heart. First one out is focus on love. So they were very focused on love. I mean, Valentine's Day, it's all they were thinking about. Have patience. Have patience. It's going to take them some time to work through this stuff. We don't just get over insecurities like this, past relationships like this, fast. Anything else? Physical touch. They want to touch you. That's like the proposition there, proposing on one knee. Love who you are. They love who you are. Feels to me like you might have instigated this healing within themselves, this push towards self-love to sort out these insecurities and that kind of thing. You might have done that work on yourself already and then be inspiring them to do that for themselves, and them wanting to come in relationship with you maybe a little bit too soon before they've done that. And of course the insecurities have come right out to show them not ready for this. And you don't need to do that either. I mean, if someone comes in before they've sorted this stuff out for themselves, then it's going to be a codependent relationship. If you're willing to get into that, you helping them out, you having to deal with their insecurities all the time and maybe talk them around it and stuff. You don't want that. You want them to do that for themselves and then come at you secure or more secure. Let's put it that way. You know, we don't expect people to be perfect, right? But yeah, the person's not ready just yet. So if that sounds like it is your story, or it could be your story of flowers, then you might want to get that deeper dive for more information on all of this. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, and guidance for you in this relationship as well. So you guys together, what do you need to know about those dynamics and how this might all play out with possible timelines? If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. So type that in very carefully. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Check in those places. In that email, you'll find a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that flower on a device where you can open PDFs. In that PDF, you will see a picture of a video. Click on the picture of a video and you can watch it right away. And if it doesn't happen for you right away, just try it on a different device and it will. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Love hearing from you guys. I'll get back to everyone at the moment. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell. When I'm not sick, or on holiday, I do 3 of these Love Picker card reads a week. I do a daily energy update for the collective every single day of the year, and I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, which you can find by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there, and you'll see the next show laying in wait. You can find out when it is in your time zone, and you can click on set a reminder in there as well to come along. I'll give you a mini read. So there you go. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I will see you in there very shortly. If you chose the shell, then this one's for you. Shells, let's find out what your person wanted to say or do on Valentine's Day. It didn't quite happen for whatever reason. Let's find out those reasons too. Now, as usual, Shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended reading that goes with this. And in that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Guidance for you in this relationship as well. What you need to know about the dynamics between you guys when you are together. How to make it work really well, and also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll pop a link for it up there, and a link for that in the description box and in the comments below as well. So let's find out. What were they thinking of doing or saying on Valentine's Day that didn't quite happen? The gift of connection. So I feel, Shells, like this is kind of a new person that we're going to make a move, tell you how they felt about you, or just tell you that you're a gift, that they're so happy to know you, that they were going to make that initial connection. It feels like a new person was going to make an initial connection with you, tell you. It's just praise is what this is. It's, I like you, I feel connected with you, would you like to go out on a date? It's that kind of a thing. You're a gift. yeah, I like you, you're a gift, I like to be connected to you kind of thing. They wanted to express that to you, so they wanted to say that to you. It feels like a new person, this. You might not be watching it for that, but this is a new person. This is someone that hasn't expressed that. So someone wanted to tell you that they like you, or that, yeah. Ooh, or that they feel connected to you. Death and rebirth. Big ending. The start of something new. Something is over now. I like you. And I'm out of a big relationship now. And or something like that, or a big part of their life is over now, or they've had a big ending so that they're free now, ready for some new beginning. Let's find out more. Queen of Pentacles. They see you there with your independence. They're really impressed by you. They think that you're incredible. You've got all this stability and this abundance, and they've watched you and they think, this is someone that just wanted to praise you. Why didn't they? Three of Pentacles. And they would like to have a collaboration with you. I mean, they would like to do something with you, plan something with you. So they weren't necessarily going to sweep you off your feet for Valentine's Day. They were going to maybe just say, will you be my Valentine? I feel connected with you. You're an incredible person. You're a gift, you know. You've got all this stability. You're incredible. I really like you. Shall we go out sometime? Three of Pentacles is about planning. It's about a collaboration, planning, doing something with someone. So it doesn't feel like they were planning on doing it for Valentine's Day, but they were planning on saying that they liked you on Valentine's Day and planning something ahead. So death and rebirth. So something has ended in their life and they're ready for this new start. They're free now or something like that. So, to be happy. This could be someone that's been going through grief. It could be someone that's who tied down by something before, but they're not anymore. They wanted to tell you about that. And they're wanting to be happy now, like really happy. You make them really happy as well. You make them feel really happy. They always feel really happy around you. They wanted to tell you that. Wonder why they didn't. I'm not picking up any impediments yet to this, so why didn't they? Anyway, what's behind this? Death and rebirth of Sun. Stripping illusions. Oh, but who am I to do that? Okay, here's the impediment. Stripping illusions. Who am I? Oh, don't feel worthy. They wanted to tell you that you're incredible. You make them feel really good. You make them really happy. That something has ended in their life and they're ready for a new start now. But then they're stripping illusions. So they're like, who am I fooling? Who am I fooling? Charles incredible. I don't want to hear that from me. Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Voices. Painful ending. Okay. Or that they'd bring you pain. So Queen of Pentacles, they wanted to say, like, you're incredible, you're independent, you're doing all this stuff, I'm really impressed by you. I'll bring you this pain. They don't want to rock your boat. They don't want to bring this stuff. Again, your person's got like a bit of that stripping illusions card. It's like, who am I to say that? Like, I'll bring you down. Ten of Voices. I'll just bring pain to your life. What's behind that? Reunion of Souls. I'll just bring pain to your life. I'll just bring you down. I don't have anything good to offer at the moment. So they're seeing you, they wanted to tell you how incredible you are and that you're a gift, and they wanted to express that to you. But well aware that this death rebirth thing Although you make them happy, they're not quite ready yet. They're still in pain. They know that they bring you pain. So Three of Pentacles, they wanted to do something with you. They wanted to go on a date with you or something like that and be a lover. Yeah. They want this. They're feeling down about themselves though. They don't feel like you're lovable. They don't feel worthy. They feel like they're going to hurt you, harm you. Not that they would do that. It's not that. It's like, I will just bring you down, kind of thing. I will just bring drama into your life. You've got all of this great stuff going on. Me, not so much. I'm going to bring drama into your life. I'm not willing to do that. What's behind this? Three of Pentacles, the Lovers. You know, this isn't trouble. This person isn't trouble, but they're kind of seeing themselves as that. They want a new beginning with you. They wanted a new beginning with you. But they feel like they'll just bring you down a little bit. Or a lot. So yeah, they wanted to tell you that you're incredible. You make them feel very happy. That they're so impressed by you. Really, they put you on a pedestal. They think you're amazing. They do want to go out on a date with you. They want to be your lover. They want to have a new beginning with you. But right now they don't. They know that they're going to have a negative effect on your life in some kind of a way. Bringing if they're seeing you as this shiny, wonderful person, right, with great things going on in their lives, and they're like, well, I come into the life and I'll bring a bit of drama. Just, I don't think it's anything major. I think that it's just they're not seeing themselves as on a level with you right now. They put you on a pedestal. Only time will tell. So they wanted to give it time instead. So they wanted to tell you and express all of this stuff, but then they didn't. They didn't. Because they second guessed themselves and thought it's not their place to. That who am I to disturb shells from their amazingness? And I'm not particularly getting that this is a person that's like really down on themselves, you know, has really low self-esteem. So they're telling themselves this story of like, oh, I'll just bring crap into your life. It's not that. It's that they see you as really happy, shiny, like incredible. And they don't see themselves as that same energy. Speak your world into being. They wanted to do that. They wanted to, Gemini card, coming together as well. Lovers, kind of an energy again. They wanted to express all of this stuff. It's almost like they thought that if they showered you with all of this praise, that they could speak it into being, that then it would be so. I don't know how to explain better than that what I was just getting from the energies here. Your person looks up to you a lot. They want to be on your level here. They want to be your lover. They want this new beginning with you. You're inspiring them. Yeah. They're happy to know you. Very happy to know you. You're inspiring them. You're inspirational. They wanted to heap all of this praise on you like that. And speak this world into being. But that death and rebirth and the Ten of Voices there, it's and the Stripping Illusions card. Really not believing in themselves that they have as much to offer you. So what did they want to happen on Valentine's Day? You're too different. Noticing the differences so they didn't step forward. So they look at you and they feel incredible and feel really happy. Then they look at themselves in the mirror and they're like, oh, I'm not that. I'm not that. effort. They're willing to put in the effort though. So this person has a lot to give. You're inspiring them. They're willing to put in the effort. And they're patient as well. They're patient. It's not like they're trying to rush in to this. For some of you, this is a secret admirer. They haven't told you any of this stuff yet. For some of you, you're watching this for someone else, and it's not about them at all. Happy with friendship for now, until they feel that they've got something to offer you, to bring to your life. They're happy with friendship. So they do have patience. They're willing to put in the effort here, but they're seeing that there's too much of a difference between you at the moment. They want to impress you and they don't feel impressive at the moment. Not for any particular reason. But it's like they've got stars in their eyes when they see you. Yeah, a bit naive, right? They're feeling a bit naive. It's like, who am I to come in and ask a goddess like Charles out? Feeling naive. And self-conscious too. So very, you make them very aware of themselves and their own shortcomings kind of thing. Not that I'm picking up that there's a lot, just they don't feel as impressive as you. That's what it is. So they wanted to be open now, they wanted to express it. Like that. Big heart on the doorstep, coming to your door and saying, "You're amazing!" Showering you with this love. And then you make them really happy. You do, you make them really happy. You make them feel really happy. The Sun card there. You make them feel really happy. You light something up inside of them. You really inspire them and make them feel incredible. That's what they would say to you. You make me feel really happy. Burst of magic. They think you're magical. So yeah, I mean, you've got number one fan here. In this person, they think you're magic. They think you're wonderful, incredible. You're really happy. All that glitters. Very interesting card, because all that glitters isn't gold, you know. It's like the senior is shiny. Maybe there's a bit of trepidation there of like, how can Charles be so perfect? Are they so perfect? This person has got you on a pedestal, and that might be what that card is about too. Is like, you know, if someone's got you on a pedestal, and they think you're perfect, it might appear to be kind of nice to your ego at first, but there's a long drop. There's a long hard drop down from there when they realize you're actually a human being. Divine timing. You've come into their life in divine timing. They feel like this is just like the perfect time for them to have met you, because you're inspiring to them. That's what it is. You're inspirational to them. They're like a sponge, naive, self-conscious, but they're soaking up all of your energy and they love it. Interesting energies. They could be younger in years than you. What else? The runner. But they did a runner. They don't. It's like they don't disturb you from your greatness. They don't feel worthy. Yeah, this person doesn't feel worthy. So let's get some messages from their heart. How interesting. So I think you've got someone that really admires you here. I think it's a new person. I don't feel they've expressed themselves to you. You might have noticed that they've got like stars in their eyes, or little hearts in their eyes when you're around this person. Treasure your loved ones. So they really treasure you. A lot of respect for you. You're willing to express love. They want to. They want to express their love to you. They feel a spiritual connection. Yeah, they feel very inspired by you, make them feel happy. There's obviously something in this. I'm not so sure it's a romantic connection though. I'm not so sure it is. I think it's something else. I think this is someone who is very attracted to you for some reason because you're inspiring to them, you make them feel happy. There's something in your energy that is very attractive to them. They feel connected with you in some way. They kind of want to be with you, but something held them back from that. And I think it's because really they're not at your level. You're inspiring to them, yes, but I feel like this is a law of attraction thing. Maybe you've got something to teach them, or they need to like follow in your, you know, your teachings or something like that. But they're thinking this is a romantic relationship when it's not. Anyway, let's see. That's just the feeling that I get from it. Let's see in the deeper dive. If this sounds like it is your story or could be your story, Shalza, you might want to get that deeper dive for more guidance in this. So guidance in this situation for you, and guidance for this relationship as well. You guys together. So can this work? Would this be a good relationship? What are the dynamics in it? How can you make it work really well? How might this play out as well? Let's find that out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. And it's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. So do type that in very carefully. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder. So check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You click on that shell on a device where you can open PDFs. In that PDF, you will see a picture of a video. Click on the picture of a video. If it doesn't take you to a video right away, just try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Love hearing from you guys. And I get back to everyone at the moment as well. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there as well to hear more from me when I'm not sick or on holiday. I do 3 of these Love Picker card reads a week. And I do a daily energy update for the collective every single day of the year. And I go live 3 times a week as well in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in. You can find that by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's down there. And you'll see the next show laying in wait, so you can see when it is in your time zone. And you can click on set a reminder as well and come along. I do mini reads in there as well, so I'd love to see you in there. So thanks again for watching. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. And if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly.